again. It's episode 12 of Travel Talk. Today's episode is about Tallahassee. Admittedly, I'm getting through the episodes now, and I've found a passion for making the videos like more often, and that is because I know someone's watching them now, and I want to make them, and I want her to see them, and I want her to enjoy them. And yeah, it's good to know that someone's enjoying what I'm making, and for that I'm very thankful to that person. Anyway, so yeah, Tallahassee today. Last episode we were in Jacksonville. Let's never talk about Jacksonville again, apart from the intro to that video, which you need to go and watch because that was the best intro ever, and you'll see why. So yeah, Tallahassee. We left Jacksonville on the bus. It took about 2.5 hours to get to Tallahassee. We arrived there just after midday. Got a taxi from the bus station to our motel, which was on the side of a highway, which was a bit weird, but you know, okay. It was a nice motel. The room was nice. The Wi-Fi you had to pay for, which sucked a little bit. Most hotels and motels in America you have free Wi-Fi, but you know, these things happen. You can't really hold that against them. It's one of those things. We were in a good position though. We were about 15 minutes away from the city centre and about 15 minutes away from the nearest mall. So that was cool. It just meant we were in the centre, so we could like really get to things pretty quickly. That first day that we got there, we didn't do much as such. We kind of we went and had a little wander around, but we didn't really want to do an overly large amount because we knew that we had 2 full days in Tallahassee after that day. So we knew we could do quite a bit and really make the most of it those days. So yeah, we had a little wander just to get our bearings a little bit. And yeah, we headed back to the hotel. I think we had to sleep for a couple of hours and then went and had dinner in Olive Garden, which ironically was right next to us. So that was a bit of luck, obviously. Olive Garden, by the way, if you've never been there, it serves Italian food. You get free salad, you get free garlic sticks. You get more free food than the food you actually pay for sometimes. You could just order a starter in there and you'd be pretty full, to be fair. So yeah, we went and had dinner in there. That was good. Had an early night just so that we could make the most of the next couple of days. Next day, so second day in Tallahassee, we got up pretty early. Wanted to make the most, like I say. Headed into Tallahassee itself. First place we went to was Cascades Park, which is it's a huge park. It was closer to us than it was to the city centre. It's got a massive lake in the middle of it. Water fountains like in the middle of the lake. There was a huge children's play area, and a large outdoor theatre for anyone to use. It was, as parks go, it was really cool because obviously it brought the community in and gave them something to do together. There's also a man making really big balloons, which was so cool. Balloons? Yeah, big balloons. Yeah, balloons. So yeah, we watched him. He was making like huge balloons, and that was really cool. The next day, also ironically, there was apparently like a man making. He had one of those huge bubble making machines. He's making big bubbles and everything. So that was really cool. So it's nice. It gives us the like I say, the community something to go and for free, and they can like really enjoy themselves. So that's really cool. That's one of the things America do really well, if I'm honest. They really draw the community together in free activities. So yeah, that's really cool. So yeah, we were at Cascades Park for maybe about 45 minutes. It was honestly, it's one of the best parts I've ever seen. It just was so welcoming, and it just looked like such fun. I really wanted to go on the swings, but all the small children were on them, and I couldn't really bring myself to throw a small child off a swing. I mean, I was that close, but just couldn't do it. So yeah, we left the park before I got arrested for throwing a child off a swing, and we headed our way to the Florida History Capitol Museum, which it was very interesting. We spent a couple of hours in there in the end, I think. It was obviously all about Florida and its history, because Tallahassee is the state capital of Florida. So there's a lot more history and museums and stuff there to see and do. And it covers a really wide range of subjects because, as you can imagine, Florida's got a really rich history in a lot of different things, and they were just basically exploring all of that. So yeah, it covered things like racial segregation, elections. Obviously, it's very popular with the elections in America, with like state senate and presidential elections and all that sort of thing. And then obviously it covered their exports, and there's quite a bit about manatees as well, which was really cool, because who doesn't like a manatee? They're all like fluffy and cuddly, and not fluffy. Well, they live in the water. If they were fluffy, that'd be really weird. But they're all cuddly and big, and ooh. We saw a manatee in a zoo in Dallas, and he kept headbutting the window, and he was kind of waving at the same time. It was cool. Is that waving at me? So yeah, I'm not sure that manatee made the name made the noise woo, but you know, I'm sure deep down that's what he wanted to do. So yeah, because I'm a manatee expert, you see. So yeah, we did the museum, had a little walk around. There's a lot to walk around Tallahassee is really cool because there's a lot of murals around, there's a lot of statues, a lot of flags. And there's quite a few churches and overhanging trees, and it's just a really nice city to walk around and really soak in the history that you can tell. There's obviously a lot there. So yeah, we did that. Sat on a swing, not an actual swing this time. It was like a swinging chair. So yeah, I still couldn't get on those swings. The kids were on them the entire day. I swear, we went back and the same kids were on the swings. So I was like, seriously, come on, give me a chance. I need to swing. So yeah, we that was a second day. We just really explored the city itself, and you know, tried to get a feel of what it was like. And then headed back to the hotel and popped out again for some dinner. I didn't go to Olive Garden this time. Went to an Indian restaurant that was next door to it, and that was really cool, really cheap, but really good food. It was a family-run restaurant, so they put a lot of hard work as such, I suppose, into the food, just to keep customers coming back. It was really good. We really enjoyed it. And that was the end of day 2. And then day 3, like I said, we were 15 minutes away from the nearest mall. The nearest mall was the Governor's Mall. It had 160 shops in it. 160. Where I live, we haven't even got 160 shops in total. So to have 160 shops in one building is ridiculous. I mean, I know we went to a mall when we were in Wilmington, but that was nothing compared to this one. This was huge. It was like, unbelievable. So yeah, we did that. Had a McDonald's breakfast before we went there though, because you can't start your day better than a McMuffin, because that is the way. And I'll be honest, McDonald's breakfast factor in a lot of times in a lot of these videos. And coming up there'll be a lot more McDonald's breakfasts. I swear, the amount of McDonald's breakfasts I had, I'm probably a shareholder in them now, because yeah, it was ridiculous. I feel like I probably paid off a lot of people's salaries there. So yeah, we went there and then went on to the mall, which was about, like I say, 15 minutes away. I think in total we spent about 6 hours in the mall, which kind of puts in perspective how much there was. 6 hours in one building, it's mad. But yeah, we did a little bit of shopping, and yeah, it was just a good place to kind of chill out on that day, and you know, just enjoy being in Florida and not having to walk too far. So yeah, it was really cool. I'll be honest, that was pretty much all we did that day, was go shopping in the mall. It was one of those days where we didn't do much else, but yeah, it was a good day still. So yeah, we went there, finished there after 6 hours, like I say, and then headed back to the hotel because we'd be leaving the next day. So we wanted to do a little bit of packing, get ourselves sorted and ready. So I think we were leaving fairly early the next day. If I remember right, we were leaving the hotel at about 7, and we had to be at the bus station on the bus at about 9, and I think the bus ride was something like 9 hours or 8.5 hours, something like that. So it was a long day. So yeah, we wanted to get that sorted. Packed our stuff. It came to about 7 o'clock, so we went and had some dinner again. Went into Olive Garden again to use it one last time. I think this time we kind of knew what was happening, so we had like the free salad, the free breadsticks, and I think we just both had a starter, and we were pretty content with that because we're cheap, and cheap's cool. So yeah. So yeah, we had that. Had an early night again. Like I say, we were getting up early the next morning, and that was Tallahassee. It's a really, really great city. I really enjoyed Tallahassee. I wouldn't say it's my favourite place in Florida, because obviously we went to Universal Studios and I got so excited about that, it was unbelievable. But yeah, no, it was really great. It was definitely one of my favourite places that we visited. but onwards and upwards, and up towards Mobile, Alabama, which is where we'd be staying the next. Well, we'd be getting there the next day on the bus, and we'd stay for one full day and then leave the next day. And believe me, we did so much in one day in Alabama. That video will be incredible. But yeah, this has been Tallahassee. I'm going to try and spell Tallahassee right on the video title because I always seem to struggle with it. If I get it wrong, feel free to slate me because that would be my fault. But yeah, this has been this episode. Like I say, I hope you're still enjoying them. Just like and subscribe and send me love because, you know, this face needs loving. That's all it needs, you know. And yeah, look forward to giving you the next episode, which, like I say, will be Mobile, Alabama. And yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.